I have to change that. 100% attitude. You must have the attitude, the right attitude. The only way you will get from kindergarten to PhD, you must study, correct? But how can you pass your license? You didn't even study, you just complaining. You didn't open your blue book, your workbook. Who likes to be 14 million income like Swan? But how can you do that? You don't even go out to see your clients, your prospect. And you go home before 11 o'clock. I go home at 2 o'clock, I go home at 3 o'clock. We are requalifying again for our blue shirt and the red shirt, and we're going for our green shirt. Our goal for today, after the convention, is to empower our team to qualify. When I say qualify, it's qualify. It's not just 10,000 points your MD. No, it doesn't work in my team. You must qualify. No negotiation. 40,000 points. However, our ABC Lisita Sade has announced, without consulting us first, that she's going to she's okay with her from her guidelines that to remove the 5 license qualification for marketing director. But it's because of her guidelines, then we'll go with that. So we're going to work out to empower our team to have 8 qualified marketing director to hit for 40,000 points. And we're going to look out of the 8 to run for SMB, 3 qualified SMB. So we're hoping to work out, if not we're gonna hit by this year, but at least by early year next year. But that's not easy, it takes a work, an attitude. That's why we need attitude 100%. But if you're complaining already coming to the meeting, forget about it. If you're complaining already to attend the webinar, forget about it. If you're complaining to go for the Trainers Academy that's coming in New York, forget about it. You want to dream big, but you don't want to go there, it's a wishful thinking, my friend, okay? Be disciplined. If you want to be a strong builder and strong leader, it requires discipline. What are the discipline? Mental discipline, emotional discipline, and system discipline. What is mental discipline? You must empower your team. And before you empower others, you must empower yourself. How can you be empowering others if you are not a role model? You must speak to the system. Emotionally, you must impact them, okay? You have to talk to them in a way that will impact their life. Not to impact your life, but to impact others. Your attitude, that's why 100%. No matter what you say to them, but you are not, doesn't show to yourself, forget about it. The system. We have a lot of system. Don't just mention the pyramid. It's not the pyramid, okay? The pyramid, the 10 levels of pyramid. We have the blue book, we have the workbook, we have the Titans, we have the 7 steps, the fast start. What else do we have? We have the CEO program, the AC Start program, webinar. We have all the steps. And each steps and each system has its own use. Okay, don't change them. If you want to recruit somebody, what you gonna do? What steps you gonna do? 7 steps, home BPM. If you want to close, what you gonna do? Fantastic 4 steps. If you want to duplicate, what you gonna do? Fast start. And if you want to be a big builders, what you gonna do? Webinar, meeting, workshop, Trainers Academy, convention. Guys, this is what we learned from the convention. But those who miss it, but if for some reason, for personal reason, that's okay. But those who miss it because you don't have money, actually there's a reason why. You just have to go out. But I'm not telling you this just because we have the award. We have the medals. But those medals, they're the fruit of our labor. We have 5 kids, 5 years old, 6 years old, 4.
Where's the other one? Oh, behind the lady.
full-time nurse for 20 years. I'm still full-time nurse. I'm part-time in the business, but full-time mindset and full-time heart. That's all you need. And we were as well recognized for 100,000 ring earner as well. Guys, what I'm trying to say here, it's all up to you. It's in your hands. But if you don't believe us, then stay where you are. What you are right now, if you don't change it, then don't look for 5 years. Because in 5 years, you'll still be same what you are right now. But if you want to change, go out and recruit and recruit. And that's why we belong to top 100 for the best recruiter. Because everything starts with recruiting. Nothing happens if you just prospecting. Prospecting is different from recruiting. You cannot recruit if you don't know how to prospect. But you cannot recruit that person if you don't know what the system is. Okay? But guys, please, my team, I'm glad that I have, can you stand up, Michelle and Melissa? I'm so proud of this team because we're getting, what we're